When you are doing any type of stage combat, the most important thing is your relationship with your partner. You two need to maintain eye contact, maintain communication, and be aware with each other. I know it's difficult to look someone in the eye, but you can seriously hurt one another. I know that we're using sticks and plastic swords, but you can get hurt. I've gotten stabbed before, not a super fun time. So really look at each other.
You meant in a play.
Yeah.
Not like on the street.
Yeah, no. I haven't been
Out
shanked.
in these streets. I have not been shanked. Okay.
So you're also, when you are fighting, you need to work at the same pace as your partner. We are going to be doing everything in super slow motion. As you get more comfortable with the choreography, that's when you begin to speed it up. It's very, very slow. There should also be a fight call before the show starts if possible. I don't know if you have like a stage manager, student, or anything like that.
So they rehearse their fight scenes before the show?
They should. They should run them at quarter speed, half speed, and 3/4 speed. Never at full speed because they will go faster during the show. Okay. Now, if you'll face your partners really quickly, we're all gonna be, except for know that my lefties, I will be talking in terms of right hand. Just do it with your left hand. So the hand that you hold your sword in is your dominant hand. You should be opposite your partner if you're holding them in the same hand, right? The sword hand is also the foot that is going to be facing forward, okay? Right now we're out of distance, so if I go like this, I can't smack my partner, all right? Can't hit her, she's completely fine. What we're doing with our feet is known as puzzle piecing, okay? So if I take a step back with this leg, Katie would take a step forward, and we are still puzzle pieced. Does that make sense? This is called passing backward for me, passing forward for Katie. And then if I step forward, Katie is going to step back. Does that make sense? Yes. Very simple footwork, okay?
Okay.
When you're checking distance for the show, how it goes, right? We're gonna have our dominant leg forward, correct? You're going to stretch your arm completely out, extending it entirely. And then Katie, her shoulder is going to touch the end of my sword. And then take one step back. That is in distance. It depends on the length of your sword, how far away it has to go. Because what happens is if I go like this, guess what? I can't hit her. Perfect. We never want to hit our friends. Move one.
Okay.
One of the very simplest ones. Your dominant foot, the one that, you know what I mean, in my case it's my right foot, is actually back when I'm doing this. When I'm going out forward to their shoulder. That's what this tape is for. You're aiming and you're looking at their shoulder on the same side. It would be their left side for my partner. While you're doing that, you're also taking a step forward. So you land like this. Make sense? Stepping back, and then you're gonna puzzle piece me with your left foot forward. I'm gonna step like this. Great. And then you are going to counter me. You're gonna counter me like this. The top of your sword in front of your face. As much as you can to block it so you don't want to get stabbed. So when I'm going out and hitting, we're making contact here and she's not getting hit. Does that make sense? I'm throwing like this, she's meeting me here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Seeing that pretty easily?
Yes.
Pretty good, okay?
It's never gonna touch the other person, it's always gonna either touch this or air.
Yes, we're not hitting anybody with our swords. Very simple. Partner A and partner B can work through that on which one they want to do. So we've made contact here. You're blocking me, right? You can then bring your sword back up, make sure you're not hitting any of your friends, and you're going to try for the other side. Same thing that we did before. She's blocking the same way. When Katie blocked the first time, she blocked with her arm. The top of your blade is always going to be in front of your face, so you're switching your arm depending on where they're hitting you.
Move number 2 is to cross your swords. I forgot to,
Cross swords.
Cross swords and then lunge.
Arms up.
Lunge.
Look
Arms
cool.
up.
Look cool. Get
Yes.
as far and
Deep lunge. Deep lunge. There. Yes. Okay.
Very good.
Move number 2.
And then when we come forward, right, we're attacking. The first time we did it, we just pulled it in and we switched sides, right? Instead, we're going to drop the tip, go around, and land here. Just the aggressor is going to do this. The aggressor is going to be here.
I just started doing it.
Very important. You drop the tip so you don't hurt anyone. Go around, land here, and then we're going to go the same thing in terms of attack here. And then, guess what we're going to do? We're going to drop it, go back around the other way, boom, attack, okay? Does that make sense?
So 3 steps.
3 steps pretty much.
Okay.
Right? So here, sorry, wrong leg. Perfect. And we're gonna step.
Step 1,
Down.
swirl around.
Shoulders dropped here.
Step 2, swirl around. Step 3.
Like that.
Nice.
And then, big thing that I kind of forgot to mention earlier, your other hand is never just sitting at your side. If you're in an actual sword fight, you really think anyone's gonna fight like this? No. No. Your other hand is always engaged. It can either be up here with flare, it can be here, guarding, ready to protect type of thing. Okay, perfect.
Okay, this is move 3, right? Okay. So, oh, take your step back, puzzle piece.
That's right.
Okay. And then
drop the tip.
swirl.
Around, and as you're stepping
Step.
in,
Yep.
yes.
And then swirl.
Yep, and swirling the opposite way.
And then boom. Beautiful. Nice.
As a defender, when they throw the punch at you, this is the cue for a haymaker right here. This is where your cue is. When their fist is up like this. You, as the aggressor, do not move at all until they move, because you will hit them, okay? So if you would cue me and then cue a haymaker for me, I'll have you put your fist up.
So we will do this. We'll do this with weapons, but they're showing the essential move.
This
Yes.
is what it looks like without weapons when your hands are free. So
Yes.
you want to put the fist back up, right? Okay. This is my cue. I'm acknowledging it. We're making eye contact. I'm seeing it. I am going to take my leg that is forward, step back, okay? While I'm stepping back, I'm also bending, but in terms of feet movement, I'm going to step back, and if you'll just match my foot, step forward, she's stepping forward. Great. Does that make sense? Okay?
Yes.
As we're stepping back, you're also going to bend down and come up. You are missing their punch completely. Throw a sword back into it. It's the same principle as the aggressor. So aggressor, you'll be the defender again. Here, this is my cue. Same situation. This is your cue for the defender. I'm not going to move until Katie starts taking a step back and bending. So whenever you're ready, take a step and then just go ahead and bend, and then you throw like this, and a solid punch. Boom.
Solid
And
sword
then
swipe.
When
Okay.
you are the person like ducking, when you have your sword, my foot would be here. Yes. Just keep it close to your body as you're going down, so you don't hit anyone.
Oh,
And then,
another option is one person is the aggression. They just yell, ah, and the other person just runs. Okay, go. Ah, and they just weave in and out of the battle. Yes, whoa. Okay, good. So here is an example of a sequence that you could do. So I'll call it out. So let's say that Amara is going to be the aggressor on this first sequence. Okay. So move number 1, she's going to take a step. So we have to puzzle piece her feet. Okay. Yep. Okay. So she's going to just go in and she's going to block. Yep. Okay. And then, don't you do both sides? Okay. 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 So then we could do the same sequence. You could do one with one aggressor, and now we could have Colleen aggress. Okay. So you start with your dominant foot back, and then you step forward when you swing.
So then I'm the defender?
You're the defender now. So all you do is block. Okay. So cross, one more step forward as she steps back, and cross the other way. Okay, good. Then if you want to do sequence 2, then after you're done with sequence 1 and you're crossed, go ahead and just go back to what you were crossed as. Then you start to do the lunge. So whoever's the aggressor will initiate the lunge towards the defendant. Yep, and then you lunge the other way. You can do that like 3 or 4 times. Decide on your number. Okay. Then we're going to do the third move, which is the spinny spin. So we're going to let Amara be the aggressor on this one. Okay. So she's going to have her dominant foot back, Amara, dominant foot back. Yep. Yeah. Okay. And then she's going to do the first swing in. Colleen's going to block. She's going to go back. Nope. You got to swirl away from, so you did the, yeah. So she's going to come in and then swirl away. Yep. And then come back, and it's 3 steps. And then you could have the same movement back, right? So Colleen could become the aggressor. So you could just pick up where you are. And so Colleen's going to come in with the first one. So, yep. Go ahead. Yeah. So you have to check your space. Yep. So Colleen's going to come 1 step forward and cross. She's going to block. Swirl back away from her and then block the other way. Swirl back away from her, block the other way. Okay, now we could do the fourth thing. So this could be Maybe Colleen's gonna be the aggressor this time and Amara's gonna duck, okay? So here we go. She's gonna look, she's gonna get permission. She's gonna hold up and let her know she's ready. She's gonna duck, she's gonna swirl. Colleen's gonna spin all the way around. Yes, okay, but be careful with your sword because there's other people fighting around you. Okay, and those are the sequences that you can do, and you can mix them up however you want. Good job. Gonna get permission. She's gonna hold up and let her know she's ready. She's gonna duck, she's gonna swirl. Colleen's gonna spin all the way around. Yes, okay, but be careful with your sword because there's other people fighting around you. Okay, and those are the sequences that you can do, and you can mix them up however you want. Good job.